Alright. This is Pat.
That's Mackenzie.
And I have decided to be nice, and that's Emmy. I-M-M-I.
Amy.
Yeah. She's like, what? Are you talking to me? I have decided to be nice. And show Pat one more, because that cliffhanger was too much to leave off on.
I want to know the test results.
Alright. We'll satisfy this cliffhanger. But this is the last episode of the evening for us.
Maybe if I.
No. Anyway, let's watch.
The provisional hero licensing exam is ended.
I was expecting.
That's true.
It's finally time for the results to be revealed.
Anyway, the names of those who passed are listed here in alphabetical order.
It's like in theater when you're trying to see who got cast.
Your name.
Wow, a lot of people passed.
Where is it? My name. I passed. I did it, All Might.
I'm up there! Just call me a hero!
I did
I
it.
did it. Jiro did it. Ida did it.
I'm on the board!
Thank goodness. You're she. No. It's not there. I failed. It's over.
Talk about your quirk.
Todoroki! I'm sorry! It's my fault that you didn't pass the licensing exam! My focus was too narrow-minded! Forgive me! I've tried to ignore that I'm my father's son. But it's something I must come to terms with if I aim to be a hero. You're fine. I was the one who got us off to a bad start. But still! And thanks to the things you said to me, I have a lot to think about.
Holy crap! Did he really fail?
How could our top two classmates not pass the exam?
Should have been more careful what you said. Words are important, you know.
Uh-oh.
Shut your mouth before I murder you!
Those entitled people at the top think so highly of themselves, don't they? Their own egos are their worst enemies. Looks like our class hierarchy is collapsing.
Squishy.
Can't believe this. We're Todoroki.
So, next we'll give you the printouts of your results. They include a breakdown of your scores, so you'll know exactly what areas you need to improve going forward.
Hiroshima?
Thank you, sir.
I ended with 80. Overall, it seems my weak points were in practical application. What about you?
I got 71 points. It looks like they mostly docked me for some of the stupid things I said at the beginning and for times when I was just kind of standing around.
I'm thankful we've been given such empirical evidence about what we should improve upon.
Anyway, moving forward, those of you who passed can exercise the same authority as pro-heroes, but only during emergency situations.
Damn.
In other words, fighting villains, saving the victims of criminal acts or accidents, you may act using your best judgment with no direct orders. And as for those who fell short and did not pass, we don't have time for you to feel bitter about your loss. Instead, we offer you a chance to redeem yourselves. After you attend a 3-month-long special course and pass an individual test, we plan to issue a provisional license to those of you who failed as well.
Oh, like hell! Special course!
Isn't this great, Todoroki?
Thank you. I'll work hard.
Actually, she's been acting kind of strangely for the past few days. A little different from her usual self, I'd say. It's about time you picked
Oh,
up.
no!
Toga,
I had the most wonderful fun today.
don't get so lost in your role that you slip up. There's too much at stake to get caught.
Oh, don't worry.
I've never been caught in my life, not even close. And my mission was a success. Tomura's gonna be so happy.
I managed to get some of Izuku's yummy blood.
Himiko Toga. Her quirk transform. By ingesting someone's blood, she can transform into that person.
So it was never that girl at all.
The second semester.
But where's that
is
girl?
starting soon. Or has it already begun? I assume
Treacherous,
that
the
you
prison.
will devote yourself to teaching now. And yet you've come to visit me.
I'm here so we can get a few things straight. All for one.
Do you know how stifling this place is, All Might? If I so much as try to scratch an itch by rubbing my body against this chair, then every gun muzzle in my cell block suddenly points at me. My brain waves are constantly being monitored, along with my vital signs. One thought about activating my quirk, and I'll likely be put down like a rabid dog. Imprisoned deep underground, smothered by layers of high-tech security. Not even a bit of stimulation for my mind. The world likens this place to something out of a Greek myth, calling it Tartarus. That's the name of the underworld prison where kings and titans were punished. Escaping would be a struggle even for me.
You're trapped here. You'll never go free.
I'll let you believe that.
I want answers. Tell me where Tomura Shigaraki is hiding right now.
Haven't the slightest. Unlike your bird, mine left the nest and makes his own decisions.
What were you trying to achieve? What are you hoping for now? Your body should have died a long time ago, yet you preserved it. You devote your time to exploiting and controlling people, toying with innocent lives for no reason. Why?
Of course you came here with a tired topic. Even if I told you the truth, you wouldn't be satisfied. There are some people who never understand each other. We are the same, though you'd never admit it. Just as you long to become the hero of justice, I long to be an all-powerful devil. It's that simple. I had an ideal and the power to see it enacted. If I could live forever inside my dream, then why would I begrudge the effort to make it a reality?
Why would you need a successor then?
You of all people ask that. What a laugh. It's because you took everything from me. Look at my body. I'm alive, yes, but only because of tubes and machines. After you appeared, my infinite potential suddenly became finite. It's normal to pass your work onto someone else when the end is near. Think of it as inheritance, like the estate you pass down, or the well-sown field planted by one person and cultivated from generation to generation. I'm just trying to do what everyone else on this planet is already
Really cool
doing,
shot.
nothing more.
You've got 3 minutes left, All Might.
Oh, come now. Don't put a damper on things. I want to keep talking. Right about now, the media's concern about your absence is mixing with their worry about Endeavor as the new de facto leader. It's making them question the unity of Hero Society. Meanwhile, those lurking in the shadows have been listening closely. They sense the growing instability caused by the vacuum you left and are compelled to act. They think this could be their chance to change how the world works and are starting to band together. I think Tomura and his group will continue to hide for the time being, in order to ensure it's their organization that rises to the top. Everyone will naturally wish to increase their influence, so there will be some fighting among the factions. If the scenario I composed plays out as I intended it to, then I know everything that's going on outside these walls. Do you know what I love most about this? Any rise in crime moving forward is due to you concealing your fading strength. And now you won't be able to save anyone. You've been relegated to the sidelines, doomed to watch society fall apart as villains flourish because of your own arrogance, powerless for the rest of your days. So tell me, how does that feel, hero?
All Might, don't approach the glass.
That's all I needed. I can see it written on your face. You're nothing now. You're finished. Bet you really want to punch me, huh?
You think you know everything, but as always, you underestimate people.
I kept wondering what would annihilate your golden heart.
I understand your twisted plan very well. You want Shigaraki, my master's blood relation, to kill me. Or kill me and young Midoriya. That's what you plotted.
Perhaps.
I won't be dying anytime soon. Especially not by Shigaraki's hand. I will not be killed so easily, and I refuse to let the future you imagine come to pass.
You said you came to set a few things straight, but this is really what you wanted to say.
Time's up, sir. Please exit.
I'll smash your plans and thwart your plots. I am relentless. You're the one who will watch helpless from a cell for the rest of your days.
Rest of my days, huh?
How far are we going? We shouldn't be walking around in the middle of the night.
Wow, you're so lucky. Your quirk is amazing, Kachan. When I get mine, I hope it's just as cool.
Whatever, Deku. No matter what power you end up with, you'll never be able to beat me.
You brought us to Ground Beta?
This is the place where we had our first combat training, where I fought you and lost. You've always made me sick. You know that, right, Deku?
Somehow I knew. This was it.
You were useless. No power at all. A joke. So now you're gonna tell me how you managed to get into this damn school with a brand new quirk that appeared out of nowhere.
I wasn't hiding my quirk from you. It was given to me by someone else, recently. I'll work until I have full control of this borrowed quirk. And I'll finally beat you with my own power!
I didn't understand what you meant back then because what you were saying made no sense, but still, you kept climbing higher and higher, always looking so satisfied with yourself. Ever since that sludge villain. No, it actually started when All Might came to town. Better and better. Until finally you passed the licensing exam while I failed. How the hell is that even possible?
That wasn't a matter of ability, though.
Shut up and listen, you damn nerd!
Sorry.
It pissed me off that I'd been beaten by such a pathetic weakling. But after seeing what happened to All Might at Camino Ward, I began to understand. It looks like you've made that borrowed power your own.
Here goes.
I've been giving it a lot of thought. You got your quirk from All Might, didn't you? He gave you his power. I heard about the boss villain. Apparently, he has the ability to steal a person's quirk and give it to somebody else. Which sounds kinda crazy, but then one of those old cat ladies had her power taken from her and can't work anymore. And then you met All Might, and you started changing. Then he lost his power and had to retire just like her. I remember what he said after he beat the big bad. We all heard it.
Now, it's your turn.
Back then, you were the only one who really understood what he meant. There's more evidence too, like how those Nomu monsters had multiple quirks, even though it seemed impossible. Besides,
You've gotten weaker, All Might.
I'll make certain you're locked up for the rest of your life.
All Might and that boss villain knew each other. Before that fight, quirks can move from one person to another. All Might knew the guy that could do it. And somehow it's all connected to what you said about getting your quirk from someone else. I asked All Might about this in a way, but he wouldn't give me a straight answer. That's why you're gonna tell me the truth.
Don't look so sad. He didn't take you seriously, so I don't think he'll say anything. This time I'll let things slide. Just make sure this doesn't happen again.
You're not trying to deny anything, which means I must be right. So say it.
When he said he wanted to talk about my quirk, I knew what was coming. This is the price I pay for not following All Might's instructions. Okay, what if it's true?
You and I both wanted to be just like All Might when we were growing up. But I was the one who had the potential. Then somehow a little nobody like you was singled out by the person I admired most, and I didn't even realize it. That's why we're here. You and I are settling this. Right here. Right now.
I think this is something where watching this after the fact, after the show has come out, I don't know how it's going to play out, but I know they're going to end up fine. Like, I don't know. I'm not concerned about it.
You're not concerned about it?
Nope. Nope.
You're not concerned about it?
Nope. And
you're not concerned where this storyline goes? What is to come?
I know it's still the trio of dudes at the end. Like, at the end of the day, Todoroki, Bakugo, and Deku are usually the powerhouse.
Who knows? Who knows?
But we'll see what happens if they actually fight. I don't think they're going to. Bakugo wants to.
He's just gonna be like, no.
Yeah, I don't think Deku will. Like, even if Bakugo wants to, I don't think, like, you know, if they do skirmish, it'll be, I don't know, an evasive fight, but I don't know. I was way more concerned about who passed the test.
Aww.
Way more concerned about that one. Which I was surprised. I did not know that, I did not think that that all three of them would get. I mean, it makes sense that Wind Guy and Todoroki, but I did not think Bakugo.
Well, Bedside Manner sucks.
Yeah,
so.
no, I mean it absolutely makes sense. I just and then I did not expect you get to take a special course and in 3 months you can do it. So that's fun. We'll get to see a little bit more special training there. Yeah. Oh, that was the big one. The big thing for me in this episode was Toga. I had no idea that was Toga the entire time. That was the big surprise for me. So we don't know who the other girl was.
Cammy.
Cammy. Like, we know she exists, but is her power, like, was that her quirk? Is Cammy also a transformation? Because no, that's Toma, or that's
if you were paying attention, there are so many little clues. It's not like massive clues. Also, you don't know what Toga's ability is at this point, so it's impossible for you as a new viewer to point it out. But on rewatch, I'm going to point out some of the stuff that you'll see.
Well, when you say that, I instantly thought it's like, oh, well, because she was flirty with him in the woods, and then she's flirty with him there in the camp. It's not just that, like, oh, all the ladies are liking Deku now. It's the same. Yeah, that was a big reveal for me. That was I am very excited to now know what Toga's quirk is, and what horrible things could happen now that she's on the loose with Deku's blood. It's gonna be real nervous. I don't know if it'll happen. I'm curious if Ochako knows, because she was kind of fixated on what's the original girl's name? The shapeshifter? Cammy. She was concerned with Cammy, and we're led to believe that it's like, oh, because she's jealous of the Deku and her kind of flirtiness happening, but
nakedness.
But she was face to face with Toga and had that weird interaction. Like, I'm curious if she picked up on those mannerisms and had that, like, wait a minute, I know something's weird about this person.
He sure trusts you a lot, Ochako.
So I don't know, but I'm excited. We're coming real close to the end of this season, and I have no idea where they're gonna leave it.
We'll just have to see next time.
And this truly is. I bugged her off camera. She's like, and she's like,
But next time. Until then, thank you so much for fanning out with us.
Fans out.
Plus Ultra!